What up? Okay, so I've been gone for a little while, about a week ish. So I just wanted to cover the stuff going on across the country, like LA specifically, and then now it's spreading to other cities with the protest, like the anti-ICE, all that stuff. Um, Now I'm gonna start this off by kind of just putting my immediate stance out there, and that's that I stand with the protesters, because at the end of the day, I mean, I have hats back there that say LA, and that's not just to wear. That's actually representing like a city and a culture and everything. But LA is nothing without Mexicans and just Latino and Latina people in general, Hispanic people. LA is nothing without them. So deporting them, not only are you ruining like at least a majority of the Los Angeles, community, culture, economics, all of that, but you're also just destroying like people's, families and livelihood. Like something that all these people who are calling for these deportations that are saying like, oh, go Trump. It's like, no, fuck Trump, first of all. And also, people don't understand how big, how much of the economy is actually just like supported by those immigrants, legal or illegal. Let me say that again, illegal or legal. Doesn't matter. Majority of the Los Angeles and just major cities in general or agriculture areas is supported by those immigrants who have been here or have just got here, with papers, without papers, any of them. Not only is the whole system supported by them, but most people, most white, black, Asian, anyone but Mexicans do not do those agriculture jobs. It's all of the Hispanic people. Almost the entirety of the West and East Coast agriculture community is supported specifically by immigrants, legal or illegal. Now, what is my solution to this? Well, I don't have one. My only real solution to this would just be leave them the fuck alone. Just let them be. Obviously, I mean, we shouldn't keep violent people here, violent criminal people who murder people, rape people, stuff like that. But that's a lot less than what all these people who are calling for the deportations, it's a lot less than they think. Majority of those Hispanic communities and the people who live in those communities are literally just here to support their family, make a better life for their children, grow their community, and actually help out the U.S. They love the United States. If you go into these Hispanic communities, they love the United States. They don't hate the U.S. They love our country. It's provided them a good life, better than what they left. Most of them fled, violent countries with, terrible leaders and people that just like suppress will with power. People who don't, enjoy the pursuit of freedom and making a life for yourself in another country. Like, most of them just left terrible countries. And I'm not going to sit here and call South America a bad place, because I don't believe it is. I believe certain parts can be bad, but I don't think I just think that they understand why they left, why they came here, and why they want to stay here. And now this, where I stand, why it matters to me. Well, there's a few things that strike me here. One of them being, part of my family is Hispanic. That's just a part of me. Now, does that make it personal? Yeah. So do I see the side of it that is for the immigrants? Obviously, I just explained that, but I think it's more along the lines of like, well, what if it happens to your family? Like, what if it's my family? What if it's your family? People that you know. What if it's them? Well, then, yeah, that's going to affect you and your opinion. At the end of the day, it's like, these people think that he's just rounding up criminals. He's not going after just people who are violent. That's a lie. In cities even near me, they are going in there, arresting kids, like children, like ages like 10 to 15, children, and throwing them on the ground, basically assaulting them, these ICE agents, and then arresting them and sending them to the border and deporting them. And it's like, first of all, that's a kid. Second of all, where are you deporting them to? A general area? You don't know where they came from. Most of them are brought here at a really young age, so they only identify with the U.S., or they're straight up born here. You're deporting them to a country they've never been in, or at least haven't been for majority of their lives. Or the parents who came here illegally. Well, you would say deport them. Well, here's the problem with that. You can't you can deport them, obviously. But, like, I don't see the point. That's going to destroy majority of the economy. And it's also like, there's no illegals on stolen land. We live on... This is not our land. We don't live... This is not America in that sense. This is native to this is literally native to the natives who are already here. And then I saw this, and this was fucking crazy. It was the craziest one. It was that Trump wants to send natives back to where they came from. Native Americans. Here's the problem with that. It's in the fucking name. It literally says Native American. I don't think I have to explain that much further. If I do, you're kind of just not all there. But regardless, that doesn't make sense in and of itself. It's just wild to me how we take a country that thrives where immigrants are, thrives where people are working hard every single day, trying to just get by and create a this is what's crazier to me. There are videos of like socialist revolutionaries like in major cities where it's just like white people talking about how we should transfer to a socialist system, which I'm not going to go into this too much. I'm just like, there's these white kids who are born here, who have pretty much every privilege, advantage, and anything they could possibly need to make a living, make a good living at that, live in the best possible areas, the most privilege, who still live in their parents' basements. And then you have people who can't speak English, came here, got a like basically halfway decent job, and support a family of like 9. But, you know, that's the country we live in currently. We live in a country right now where everyone who voted in the Orange Man is trying to deport the people who run basically the entirety of the agriculture and food producing economic system, while they're working at some factory job providing like nothing, and they're trying to deport them. It's like, who's gonna do those jobs now? You're gonna bite the hand that feeds you? You're gonna deport the people who literally like do the entirety of the agriculture system, who deal with the corn and beans, cotton, all of that. You're gonna get rid of them. Who's gonna do the system next? I guess we'll find out what's gonna happen, or what's gonna continue to happen. There's still rallies all over the country right now, pretty much in every major U.S. city, even some small cities. In my small city, actually, I'm not gonna list where I live because, you know, yeah, but even in my town, there's gonna be a protest basically, I think tomorrow. So it's wild. Hopefully our Hispanic friends, family members, communities, all of them stay safe. Fuck ICE. Yeah. I'll see y'all later. Stay safe.